Hi, my name is Carrie, and this is my week 6 aha. I have a couple of different ahas I wanted to talk about. The first was about the article that you sent through the forums, which was about the chat roulette. I had watched on TV a couple of weeks ago about chat roulette, and then I saw that article, and so it was kind of cool to read that to go along, because the show I was watching was kind of it's a funny comedy show about different web videos and things like that, and they were talking about chat roulette, and the host went through and videotaped his first chat roulette experience. I think it's a kind of a weird thing, and I don't know if I'd ever do it alone. I'd probably have to have someone do it with me, because it's just kind of the fear of the unknown of what's actually going to pop up and who's going to pop up and what they're going to be doing. So I think that's a little scary. But I guess the good thing is that you get to click next as soon as you want to. You don't have to stay on there and talk to them or watch them do whatever they're doing. I think it's a great concept to think that you can chat with someone, thousands of miles away, and it takes about 5 seconds to get connected to that person. I think it's a great concept, but I also think that some people are misusing it, and it's such a new technology, and people are already misusing it and not treating it the way that it should be, and so it's kind of crazy to think what's going to happen, even down the road with this chat roulette thing. My second aha was just about the course overall. I had a good time with the course. I was worried about it being an online class because I didn't have very much success with those when I was in college, but we got to do such fun, interesting activities that I think that really helped get me through the whole thing. I had a lot of fun filming my grandma for her story. It was a great experience listening to her tell her story, even though I've heard her tell it before, but now I have it and I can keep it forever. And also just learning how to upload that to YouTube was a cool experience. I also liked how we got to use the Google Docs. And so now, since I know how to use that, I can use the Google Docs to create presentations instead of going into PowerPoint. And I think it's a lot easier to just go online and find your presentation as opposed to trying to save the attachment to a USB port and things like that. I also had fun with the social networking week. I created that Twitter account, and I did Twitter every day, and that was interesting, and I was glad I did it, but I know that there's no way that I could just be, a Twitter addict and Twitter all the time. But I think every now and then I'll probably go on there and still look at some famous people's days and what they're doing. I also liked the book, The Blue Nowhere. At first I was a little worried that I wouldn't like it because it's not my style, but it was interesting and intriguing, and I did enjoy reading it. And it's also kind of scary to know that there are people out there that are that smart, and to know what they're using their smarts for. I overall, again, just enjoyed the class. I enjoyed using the different tools of technology that we got to use, and I know that I will continue to use them in the future.